Namaste students, my name is JVN's Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. So today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is microarray, and this belongs to the subject microbial genomics. So what is microarray? Micro means generally we take a sense of the very small things, micron size. Okay, so microarray is basically it is a two-dimensional array on a solid support, and the solid support may be a glass slide, or it may be a silicone film, other thing. So a two-dimensional array on a solid support that assay or that tests a large amount of biological samples using high throughput screening methods. So the concept of the methodology of microarray was introduced by a scientist, that is Sei-Wen Cheng, in 1983. And the gene chip industry started to grow the significantly after the 1995. So the microarray is a technique which saves our time, which saves any efforts and the resources, because it can process thousands of sample in a single time. Okay, so the microarray methods have various diversity. Okay, like a DNA microarray is there, the protein microarray is there, the peptide microarray is there, tissue microarray is there, antibody microarray, glycone microarray, phenotype microarray, reverse phase microarray. So many more variants are there for the microarray, but the basic principle is somewhat same. So in this lecture, we will discuss the DNA microarray, and in the further lectures, we will continue to learning the microarray technology. Okay, so the DNA microarray, it is also commonly known as the DNA chip, okay, or biochip. So it is a collection of microscopic DNA spots, and they are attached solid support, and the researchers uses the DNA microarray to measure the expression level of large number of genes simultaneously, or we can say that the genotype at a single time, multiple regions of the genome. So each DNA spot contains around 10 to the power minus 12 moles of the DNA of a specified DNA sequence known as the probes. So these can be a short section of a gene or other DNA element that are used to hybridize the cDNA, or cDNA sample under the high standard conditions. Okay, so the probe target hybridization is usually detected and quantified by the detection of the fluorophore, silver, or the chemiluminescence based the detection systems. So the original nucleic acid array were macro array approximately 9 by 12 centimeter, and the first computerized image based analysis was published in 1981. So it was invented by the scientist Patrick Brown, and an example of its application is in the SNP's array for polymorphism in the cardiovascular disease, in cancer, in pathogens, etc. So let's understand the principle of this method. So a core principle behind the microarray is the hybridization technique or hybridization method. So you will hybridization between the two DNA strands, because it is the DNA microarray. So the hybridization will be between two DNA strands, the property of the complementary nucleic acid sequences to specifically pair with each other by forming the hydrogen bonds between the complementary nucleotide base pair. So a high number of complementary base pair in a nucleotide sequence means the tighter the non-covalent bonding between the two strands. So after washing off non-specific bonding sequences, only strongly paired strands will remain hybridized, and rest of the sequences will be washed out. So the fluorescently labeled target sequences that bind to a probe sequence generate a signal that depends on the hybridization condition, such as the temperature. So the total strength of the signal from a spot depends upon the amount of target sample binding to the probe present on the spot, and microarray use the relative quantitation in which the intensity of a feature is compared to the intensity of the same feature under a different conditions, and the identity of the feature is known by its positioning. So we know that because the various samples are there in a single chip or in a single slide, so we have to address the sports, means we have recognized that this sport is for this particular DNA fragment. Okay. Now there are few types of DNA array exist, and the traditional solid phase array is a collection of the orderly microscopic spores called the features, each with thousands of identical and specific probes attached to a solid surface, such as glass or silicon chip or plastic, etc. So thousands of these features can be placed in a known location on a single DNA microarray. Then the alternative bead array is also there, and it is a collection of microscopic polystyrene beads, each with a specific probe and a ratio of 2 or more dyes which do not interfere with the fluorescent dyes used on the target sequence. The DNA microarray can be used to detect the DNA as in comparative genomic hybridization, or detect the RNA, most commonly as cDNA after reverse transcription, that may or may not be translated into proteins. The process of measuring gene expression via cDNA is called as the expression analysis or the expression profiling. So how to prepare the DNA microarrays. So what is the preparing methods? So the microarray can be manufactured in different ways depending on the number of probes under examination, the cost, customization requirements, and the type of the scientific question being asked. So array from commercial vendors may have as few as 10 probes or as many as 5 million or more micrometer scale probe. So it is fully customizable. Some ready-made chips are also there. So for example, if you want to study the inflammation status, then inflammation kits are available. Okay, if you want to study the stress conditions, then the enzymes or the protein array or DNA array is may be available, but generally it is customized. Okay, so the researchers will say to the company that we need these genes in the chip. So you order and they will prepare it for you. So the various methods are used to fabricate the DNA chips, like the spotted versus in situ synthesized array, and the two channel versus one channel detection. So what is the protocol, or what is how to perform the DNA microarray experiment? So a DNA microarray experiment, which includes the details of a particular case for better explain DNA microarray experiment, while say the two samples to be compared are grown. In this example, treated sample and the untreated samples, two samples are there. The nucleic acid of the interest is purified, and this can be RNA for expression profile, DNA for comparative hybridization, or DNA RNA bound to a particular protein which is immunoprecipitated for the epigenetic regulation studies. Okay, so the purified RNA is analyzed for quantity, and you will have your chips or the DNA arrays with you, and you will isolate the sample from the two different patient or two different conditions. One is the treated and one is the non-treated. Okay, you isolated your DNA or RNA samples, whatever you want to probe, or and then you put or add the your sample in on the chip or DNA chip. After binding the chip, you will wash it once or two times for removal of the excessive sample there. Then you will add some probes there. The probes may be fluorescently labeled, or that may be enzymatic probes. That then you need to add the substrate, and the product will be a color in a color form. Then after adding the fluoroprobe or the colored probe, you will again wash the samples, and you will go for the detection step, where you will detect it, you will excite it with a specific wavelength. If it is the fluorescently labeled probe are there, and if it is not the fluorescently labeled, or it is enzymatic based method, then you will add the substrate to produce the product in the form of a color. Then you will observe the color in a particular spot. So you will detect, or you will locate the position of the spot on your chip, that this is present in this sample. Okay, so that was about the DNA microarray. And in the next lecture, we will study about the protein microarray and the tissue microarray. So hope you are satisfied with this digital session. And if you have any query or doubt, you can write in the comment box. And this session is powered by Digital Version 2, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you.